These are all of the best units to use in Universal Tower Defense. I'm going to be making a tier list showing you the best units to use. So if you don't know what units to upgrade, what units to keep, I'm going to go over all of the support units, best units for infinite mode, and just for general meta units in Universal Tower Defense. A lot of you are pretty much clueless. You don't know what unit to use, etc, etc. So I'm going to be going over the best unit for what you need to get in Universal Tower Defense, and let's just get stuck right in. So what I really recommend you doing is actually redeeming all of the working codes before we do anything, because a lot of you might be new to the game, and what I recommend you doing is just redeeming these codes in. 40k CCU release is also another code what you can redeem. We also got the thank you code as well, so redeem the thank you code. And another code what we've got is going to be sorry EA, redeem that code in as well. Sorry EA2 is also another code. I'm sorry I'm sorry if I'm starting this video off by redeeming codes, but I just want to help the new people out there. And we also got the code thank you, so redeem those codes in, thank you as well. But let's just get stuck right in with the tier list. I'm gonna start with a unit what I've got, Berserker. Berserker is actually going to be really good, and it's one of the units what I've got, and everybody cannot stop going crazy about this unit. So first unit, Berserker, extremely overpowered. I really recommend you evolving it if you can. Really good DPS. I will showcase some of the Berserker right now, because I do actually have Berserker, but I don't have him evolved as of right now. So you want to try and evolve him, or you can even etherealize him if you can as well. So you can actually see that all of the ethereal levels will basically give you crazy rewards. But yeah, very overpowered unit, a light ground unit, and definitely a unit what you need to get in Universal Tower Defense. Anyway, let me get stuck right in by going over the support unit. So obviously fast cart support unit, another support unit is going to be Miku as well, and we also got Evil, Shiku Yuramara Evil. So these are going to be for support units. Speed cart is going to be generally pretty good. You generate massive cash per wave, very good for infinite mode obviously. We also got Nami. So Nami is also going to be very overpowered. Early game cash essential for story mode. And it's also going to be good for infinite mode as well. But we also got Shiki Ama. And this will basically give you something called Shadow Possession. And you'll bind enemies in place with a hard stun. Distinct from Magma's soft CC, if you guys know. And it's very good for boss lockdowns. So those are the support units what we've got. Anyway, we are now moving on to Admiral Magma. Obviously gonna have to put that in C tier, unfortunately. So if you do manage to evolve him, Magma, it's still gonna be in C tier if I'm gonna be honest with you. So it's, yeah, I'm gonna have to put it here. It's not really very good. It is good for infinite mode, don't get me wrong. It's going to be S tier plus for infinite mode. I recommend you using it for infinite mode. But meaning for all of the units what we got here, I'm going to have to put in C tier, unfortunately. But obviously we are now moving on to Mob 100%. Mob 100% is actually going to be a very good unit. It's going to be a general. We are now moving on to Mob 100%. If I'm going to be honest with you, I'm going to have to put in B tier. It's going to be another support unit. I'm going to just put in support again. So it's going to be a support unit. It's basically going to provide knockback, and it's also going to stun enemies, which is good for wave management. But it does get outclassed by other stunners, unfortunately. So another support unit what we've got is Lulu, but it's actually going to be in S tier. So I just want to let you guys know that this is also going to be a support unit, but it's going to be in S tier as well. So Lulu, S tier support unit, meta support unit, matter of fact, and probably the best meta unit. It will basically provide global or radius damage buffs essential for boss waves. Support units resist power creep better than DPS, which is why I'm going to have to put in S tier. So very overpowered. Anyway, looking at all of the other units what we've got, I'm now going to go ahead and obviously put Dragon Guy in S tier, and Sinjin Wu in S tier, because these are actually going to be the meta units. Sinjin Wu evolved is pretty much capable of soloing 1000 difficulty like it's nothing. And yeah, if you want to basically solo on 1000 difficulty, Sinjin Wu can do that. It's absolutely broken. It's honestly so good. So from what I just told you that it can solo in 1000 difficulty, you already know that it's going to be very overpowered. So it'll basically also... Anyway, moving on to the other units, I'm going to go ahead and put Speed in A tier. Cyborg is also in A tier as well. We also got Kiratu. This is going to be in... You know what? I'm going to have to put him in S tier. It's actually going to be quite good. So we now move on to Shanks, S tier. And then we move on to Sasuke, which is obviously in S tier as well. So this is going to be the ultimate tier list. I really wish I could give you a lot of information on all of the units that we've got here. These are the best units to use for general meta. Sinjin Wu, Admiral Magma, Lulu, Ragnar, Isagi. These are the best units for infinite mode. Evil Admiral, Magma, Sinjin Wu, Law, Blackbeard, Lulu. These are the best support units. Lulu, Speedcar, Nami, Shikaruma, and Mob 100%. So those are the best units in Universal Tower Defense for each category. Just follow this tier list and I promise you, you are doing the right thing, okay? Just follow that tier list and I promise you will be chilling. You progress really quickly in Universal Tower Defense, but as long as you put good relics on all of the units that I showed you there, you should be able to progress in Universal Tower Defense really quickly with everything that I showed you there. I hope that this video helped you out. If you got a unit and you know if it's good or not, let me know down in the comments as well, because I already know there's so many people out there who want to evolve certain units. There's a lot of people that are struggling, so if you got a lot of good units, let me know down in the comments and tell me what units are good. Help us out in the comment section. A lot of us are new players, so yeah, if you got a unit that is good or bad, let us know down in the comments your thoughts on the unit what you've got. Thank you for watching. That is the ultimate Universal Tower Defense tier list, and peace out.